Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial. Now in this tutorial, in this video, you'll be learning how to target the right audience for your product or services. Here you will learn how to target rich people who have money to spend or who have the money to buy your product or services. Now, there are several strategies I use as an ad expert to get results for my clients. As you can see in this Facebook ad account, I have generated I have spent around close to 600,000 naira just on this ad account. I also have one where I've spent over 5 million naira running Facebook ads for myself, for clients, and we've been having crazy results. So without wasting much time, I'll be going right into it right now. So this is your ads dashboard, and then now let's go into the ads manager. Now we go into the ads manager. Now we're going to the ads manager. As you can see in this account now, we've generated over 6,000 leads uh, for my clients, right? So now I'll be going into the ad set. Now in the ad manager, there are different sections. There are three parts that make a campaign. You have the campaign level, we have the ad set level, and we have the ad level. Now these three parts completely makes up the ad campaign. When you see an advert on Facebook, it's these three parts that makes that campaign what it is, right? So this is the campaign level, this is the ad set, this is the ad level, right? So where we are going to be working now is on the ad level. So you come into the ads manager, you click on the create button. Now, depending on what you're doing, depending on the objective you're trying to do, are you trying to generate leads? Are you trying to just create brand awareness? Are you trying to drive traffic to a particular destination? Are you just looking for engagement? Or you just want to make or you want to make sales, right? Now, for the purpose of this ad, I'm going to be using the lead campaign objective, right? The lead objective. I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be using a website. If you don't have a website or a landing page, you can use your WhatsApp. You can use Messenger, or Instagram. You can use instant forms, right? The instant forms will help you send leads without using a landing page. It also helps you to kind of filter, right? Not as much as a landing page will help you do, but it will still do the job, right? So now I'll use the lead objective. I'll click on continue. Now you see recommended settings. You go for manual lead campaign. Go for manual lead campaign. You click on continue. Now, here you can name your campaign. I usually name my campaign so that if I'm running different ads, I can be able to tell which campaign is this or which other campaign is that to differentiate my campaign. So I can just call this campaign, test campaign. So test campaign, then you don't need to do anything on the campaign level or at the campaign level. You just leave it and you click on next. Now you can decide to use instant forms. You can decide to use websites. You can decide to use Messenger. For a lot of people, I know they don't have a landing page and they're going to they will need to use the instant forms. Now, I'm not going to go deep into this, right? What I just want to do today, right now, is show you how to get interest that would buy your product or services. If you want a detailed tutorial on how to use any of this, how to use the website, how to use the instant forms, Messenger, Instagram, and the rest of all that, I have my training, which you can get, which where I went into details on how you can craft your Facebook ads using any of these conversion location. You understand? For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to be using the website on instant forms because these here basically is where the magic is going to happen, right? This is where the magic is going to happen. So now when you're on the ad set here, all you need to do is you select the destination where you want the conversion to take place, right? Is it on your website or on the instant forms? Like I said, I have a training where I went into details. So now the performance goal here is, what do you want? What are you optimizing for? Are you optimizing for more leads? Are you optimizing for maximum number of conversion leads? Now, maximum, what is the difference? Here, Facebook said we'll try to show your ads to people most likely to share their contact information with you. Now, this other one said we'll try to show your ads to the people most likely to convert after sharing their contact information with you. These are two different sets of people. The first set of people are people who are more likely to just give you their information. Maybe they would convert over time. But this numbers, the second part, the second group of people are people who are likely to almost instantly convert, right, after sharing their information with you. Facebook has a collection, or has a way of tracking the data of all the set of people. You understand? So you go for maximize number of conversion leads. Now you scroll down, you pick your budget. Now, whatever your budget is, I don't know what your financial strength is, but anything from 3,000, 1,000, 2,000, depending on how much you have to spend. I have clients doing 60,000 naira a day as their budget, 60,000 naira daily. Now, there are clients doing 30K, there are clients doing 5K daily. So it's dependent on your financial strength. But let's do 5,000 naira a day, right? 5,000 ad budget. So we'll scroll down. Now, this is where we'll be doing the whole magic. Now, let's say, for example, you want to sell, like I told you earlier, there are different types of targeting you can do. Now, you can do targeting by using just the demographics, right? What I mean by just the demographics, just the location, the age, you understand, location, age, right? So that's doing your targeting using demographics, right? You can also do your targeting doing using psychographics, right? Now the psychographics are using, this is where you use interest and then the behaviors of this target audience you want to target to, run your ads. Now there's also custom targeting. Now custom targeting, this is where you create a fresh start. This is where you create your customer avatar. This is where you include both the demographics, you include the psychographics. This is where you include all these things together. This is your custom targeting. This is where you build a customer avatar, right? Now we also have the lookalike audience targeting. Now, lookalike audience targeting, you can only do this when you've already gathered data, right? I explained these things in my Facebook ads course. So if you want to get more understanding on this, I would say you get the course so you can have more knowledge on that. So I will not be going into details and all that. So, but here now, I'll just be going straight into this. So now you understand, in Nigeria, there are specific states that have more purchasing powers, and there are specific states that do well than others, depending on what you sell, right? So instead of targeting the whole of Nigeria, pick specific states in Nigeria where you want your ads to show up. Now you remove this and then put in, you can use Lagos, right? Now when you pick Lagos, right? When you pick any state, make sure you click on city. Make sure you click on city. Now Abuja, you can put in as much state as possible. Abuja, Osun State, okay. What was the capital of Osun State? Ile-Ife, right? Ile-Ife, Ile-Ife, okay. City. Now, make sure you increase this. increase this, right? Increase your radius. So the ad will cover more ground. Increase the radius. Now you can add as much state as you want, right? From everywhere in Nigeria, as much state as you want. So now, when you're done now putting in the states, now this if you just want to do demographics, then you depending also on the product you're trying to sell, right? Depending on the product you're trying to sell, the age range you can put. You can now this is the new interface, right? You can switch to original audience options. Now this will switch it to where you can put in the age and everything, right? So here now the age range, as you can see, will change. You pick in the age range depending on what you're selling, right? If your product is not for everybody, you can be specific with your age range targeting. You can say from 22 to say 40, depending on what you're trying to sell, right? If it's, for example, a digital product, you can say 22 to 40. I don't know. If you want to, for gender, you can decide to pick male, or you can decide to pick female. If your product is for females only, you pick for women. If it's for men only, you pick for men. If it's for both men and women, you leave it in all. Then you scroll down. This is where you now do your audience targeting, right? Your audience targeting. Now, there are interests I'm going to give you now, which you can target to find this set of people. Now, but the other kind of, okay, maybe I'll just add one from the other strategy I use, right? Now, what are the interests? People who have money, people who have the cash to spend, what do they have interest in? Some of them have interest in luxury items, right? So you can type in luxury here, luxury, type in luxury. Now, when luxury shows up, go to luxury lifestyle. Don't just pick luxury, go to luxury lifestyle, right? Now, the estimated audience size for luxury lifestyle is 2.7 million. Now, after luxury lifestyle, what other thing can you target? Frequent international travelers. Now, depending on what you're selling, right? People who travel, a lot of times when people check in, when people change location, when people change location or they check into places, Facebook picks it, Facebook tracks it, Facebook follows them using their Google search and the rest of all that to pick them. And when Facebook picks this thing due data tracking, Facebook stores it in their algorithm, right? So frequent international travelers or frequent travelers, people who travel frequently, right? Frequent travelers. You can pick frequent travelers. You can also decide to add frequent international travelers, right? People who travel, who do international travels, right? Now you can also add people who use the latest gadgets, right? People who use the latest gadget. For example, you can say iPhone 14. Let's see, do we have that? Yes, recently detected iPhone 14 devices. So you can pick this. You can see they have iPhone 7. Sorry, have been a bit under the weather. So recently decided iPhone 14 devices. You can see they have iPhone 6, right? iPhone SE 7. They have 6s. They have 6. They have 7 Plus. They have 6s Plus. They have iPhone XS, XR, iPhone 8, iPhone XS Max. So you can see, so you can just speak. For me, I'm fine with this, right? So um, you can add that. So you can see, if for example I'm selling a luxury wristwatch for men, or a beautiful dress for women, or I'm trying to sell a real estate property, or I'm trying to sell, for example, say a or wristwatch, an expensive wristwatch or something, and these are the people I'm targeting. Or I want to sell a lifestyle um, brand or promote a brand to these guys. Tell me why I'm not going to make sales. Tell me why I would not sell. If I put the right messaging with the right creative video or image creative before this set of people, tell me why I would not sell. No, tell me. Now, let me add one more. Let me just give you this one more. Now, this is what this one, this interest is called engaged shoppers. Now, who are these people? Engaged shoppers are people who have bought on the online space, on the internet. They've made purchases. They've clicked on the buy now button anywhere online, anywhere on landing pages, on Facebook, on Instagram, on anywhere on the internet, right? These are people who have bought something or clicked on the button or clicked on the buy now button. So you these people now are already spenders, right? They are spenders already. So you just need to put your messaging or your ad in front of these people, right? Now I told you. Now this is now I can decide to just continue my ad, continue setting up the ad and all that. But if, for example, now I decide, okay, after setting this interest, now I want to find, maybe I want to be a bit more specific. I can decide to do a Google search, right? And say, for example, most expensive, most expensive um, restaurant in Lagos, right? Now, most expensive restaurant in Lagos. Where is it located? Victoria Island. This should yes, Victoria Island. This is Radisson Blue. Okay, Radisson Blue, Victoria Island. Victoria Island is a location. Radisson Blue is a hotel, right? Radisson Blue is a hotel. So now let's check them out first on Facebook ads. Do we have Radisson Blue? Do we have people interested in Radisson Blue? Radisson Hotels. Okay, so you can see Radisson Blue, Radisson Hotels. Good interest. So if I click on this targeting now, Radisson Hotels, anyone who has been to Radisson Hotel or the Radisson Blue Hotels is going to see my ad if I target it. We can do which other hotels? This expensive hotels in Lagos. We can do Eco Hotels and Suites. I don't know if Facebook would have that. Okay, Facebook doesn't have that. Let's do Sheraton. Sheraton. Okay, Facebook has Sheraton. You can pick that. How about what's the name of this hotel? Uh, it's coming to my head right now, but I can't remember. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? So you can just take your time. Most expensive restaurant or list of expensive. Okay, let's do list of rich neighborhoods in. Okay, let's do in Nigeria. Okay, rich neighborhoods in Lagos. Let's do in Lagos, Nigeria. As you can see, okay, Lagos Island, Lagos mainland. Okay. No, this is not giving this. Okay, let's do expensive areas or expensive places in Lagos. In Lagos, let's do. Now you just need to think outside the box, right? Think outside the box. I'm looking for, okay, 10 most expensive places to live in Lagos. Let's do that. This is not giving me what I want. Let me go back to. Okay, as you can see, Most expensive places to live in Lagos now, as you can see, Ikeja, Ikoyi, Surulere, Victoria Island, Lekki, Echo Atlantic, Banana Island, Magodo, Aja. So you can just pick these places. The site will just send you ads to just people living in these locations. People living in these locations. You understand? So when you're creating your ad, when you're setting up your ads, think outside the box. Don't just think within the box. Don't be limited by what you're trying to do. So think outside the box. And believe me, when you put the right messaging and the right um, creative in front of these people, you would make crazy sales, right? I have a client who sold a real estate property recently, and also have another client who did well over 1.8 million naira in 30 days selling digital products. The other one also made millions selling physical products. The other lady was hair. So listen, these things they work. You just need to sit down and plan it. Okay, in my arts course, I put together. I went through the process of teaching you how to do these things yourself, how to craft the right messaging for these people, how to get the right creative for them, so that when you speak to them in their language, you'll be able to get them to give you their money. You understand? If you want to speak to a rich man, there's the language for the rich man. If you want to speak to a poor man, you want a poor man to buy from you. That's how you speak to a poor man. When you relate on their level, they will buy from you. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, my course is just 2,000 naira. So if you're interested, just send me the message and you would get it. So yes, and I also run ads for clients. I run ads for industries, I run ads for individuals, I run ads for businesses. So if you want me to run ads for you, send me a message and I will do that for you. So right now, my name is Gabriel Emeka and I am a Facebook and Google Ads expert. So I hope you implement this and I hope you get great results from this. So I'll be seeing you. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your day.